Okay, this is a USGS site. That's your normal, typical Missouri River, and this is what you're looking at now. Okay, as this water is redistributing itself all over the planet from post-glacial rebound effect. Okay, this is Science and Tech, drifting apart. Amazing underwater photos show that the growing gap between the two tectonic plates. Okay, now these plates are supposed to be coming together. Okay, they're not. They're pulling apart. Okay, this is out of your own scientist's mouth. And here's pictures of it, man. It's just pulling apart. Now you got some that are grinding together on the lower areas, and a lot of areas that are just expanding apart. So you know you get these areas, these geofragile zones around the planet. Okay. Now this one that you're seeing is up there by Iceland. Okay. You got the rebound effect coming. You know, where the land is lifting up, and then you got the permafrost melting, so it starts to slide it, and then you got the earth widening, so to receive the water, where guys are just walking right through these plates that are supposed to be grinding up against each other, you know. I just trip out on it. But now you're in post-glacial rebound effect. I'll put this link in the video, and you know, there you go, man, in your face, in all our face. Okay, and this came out of Science and Tech, May 17th. Now here's a thing called Earth Undone, and it's an update on post-glacial rebound effect and biblical prophecy and more. I'll put this link in it, and it's some character named the Scott Owen Chronicles, you know. But I'll put that link in it. You know, it's something that you can pass on to loved ones and friends that aren't on YouTube, so they can get updated on what's going on with the planet.
Antarctic ice caps are melting at a much faster rate than previously believed. The 18-year study discovered the ice sheets are now the #1 contributor to rising sea levels. A researcher from the University of Colorado tells Discovery News the Arctic has always been the canary in the coal mine, and now it might be too late.
As the effects of greenhouse warming take hold, it's the Arctic where we're going to see it first. It's the Arctic where those changes are going to be most pronounced. It's exactly what we see. It's a case of, we hate to say we told you so, but we did, and it's time to take action.
The study says the melting ice sheets would add 5.9 inches to the sea level. Along with mountain ice melting and other factors, the sea level will actually rise 12.6 inches.
Anyway, I want to say hi to Alex with BP Researchers. Thanks. You know, there's a lot of people in the underground, let's call ourselves, you know, believers underground, you know, because we're not incorporated. We're not going to fall under a demagogue. Okay, you're in the 3rd generation of this demagogue of incorporation. It's a piece of paper they gave life to. Okay, that's like giving life to that birdhouse right there. As Tomko hides behind that birdhouse and say, it's the birdhouse that did it. Okay, it's that piece of paper. Okay, sue it. It made all the rules and decisions. We're innocent. Okay, as the stock market's still totally unregulated, the banks are unregulated, the commodities exchange is unregulated, as they pulled their SilverCon one more time, pulled back the market, and wiped out all the suckers, okay? Because they control the bulk of those papers, okay? It's all one big con, being run by a piece of paper that has no life, and they hide behind it saying it has life, okay? It's a lie, straight from the pit of hell, okay? So we're not going to go under a demagogue. Okay, that's what destroyed your planet, because they hide behind that piece of paper. This piece of garbage. Oh, he wiped my butt with it. Okay, they couldn't save a flea from a dog. You know, it's not here to preserve life. It's here to destroy it, because it's an idol. It's the first commandment of God. You should have no other, no other gods before me. Okay? Well, when they gave that piece of paper life, and it has life to destroy this planet, hide everything from you under the sun, and do whatever it wants to do to whoever it wants to do it to. Okay? It's evil as it gets. You're in hardcore spiritual warfare. And then the churches got backdoored with that stuff through 501c3. Okay? They're money changers, man. All right? Christ tossed their tables. Think about that as they have Lady Gaga rolling on down with her new video, and she repeats over and over and over, that she's in love with this dude, and he's got a crown of thorns on his head, and guess what? It ain't Jesus. Okay? And as they got the 12 disciples' names written on the backs of these bikers, Wow. She has the shoulder or the raw thing painted on her eye, Yeah, hopefully she's unaware of what she's doing, If she's aware of it, then, there's an accountability factor. But man, come out of the idols, man. Come out of this idolatry. That's why I tell you, pray on your food, man, to remove the idols off it. Pray over your house, to remove the idols off it. Okay, because that piece of paper has destroyed this planet. Even the atheists are under the control and rule of a demigod. Okay? So they could say, oh, I don't believe in God. Well, it's running your life. A false one. You think about that. But, hey, man, and then you got the blamers. Oh, well, God, caused this to happen. God didn't. Okay? You guys wanted a man king. Well, he let you have what you wanted. And then these people threw their crown over to an idol. What you expect was going to happen. Okay? Don't go around blaming my father. He didn't do it. They served their father, the devil. Okay? He's a murderer from the beginning and the father of it, man. It's right there in Romans 8. Oh, man, wake up. You got the good fig and the bad fig. Okay? Going. So, watch your step with that stuff. And Israel's the people. It's not the location. It's sent his Abraham are all over the place, man. God sends out his angels to gather elect. They're all over. Everywhere. All right, and you see these incorporated entities saying, oh, we're going to fly away on the May 21st. And you're incorporated. You're thrown in bed with an idol. Only thing going to fly down and take you away is something that ain't him. Watch your step with that stuff. This is getting ridiculous, folks. It's getting way late in the game. The Bible is a book of common sense. You don't give your authority in your life and your planet over to an idol of incorporation. That was voted in by a corrupt Congress back in between the years 1914 and 1918. Every time that everyone else went on vacation, Christmas vacation, they voted in your Fed, and then they voted in, which is your ability to print your own money, and they voted in articles of incorporation, a demagogue. So this is one nation under a lie, okay, an idol, because that's not God, and it's running you. You gotta come out of that, man. Come out, world. Come out of the lie. Come out of that incorporated beast. Okay, that's the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Okay, good and evil, good and evil, good and evil. Man, that's the wrong tree. Okay, you want the tree of life, not the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. That's the wrong tree. That's got bad fruit, man. Alright? I love you very much. Information shock resistance. Okay, I'll put this link in the vid. So basically what they're saying is over a foot of water into the ocean, and we know it's not sea level rise, but this water is definitely going into the ocean. Its ocean floor is sinking, and the earth widening, and all that information and proofs in all my videos and stuff. Um, but with over a foot of water going into the ocean, what this means is the ocean's like 60% of the planet, and then the other 10% is the ice caps, and then you got 30% land mass. Imagine the land mass, okay, being covered with a foot of water, all the land mass. But you got to times it by 2, because it's, not 60%, it's 30%, less than 30%, matter of fact. So it's roughly over 2 feet of water covering the entire surface of the planet on the land. That's how much water is falling in the ocean when they say 1 foot. And then, they talk about a polar bear then. Those polar bears are mating with other bears now. They're already extinct. They're done deal. That's wow, man.